Outside, man. Hey, believe it or not, dog, it get cold here in Dallas, Texas, too, man. You would not believe it is 26 degrees outside. 26! That's too cold, man. I feel sorry for people that get like below and all that stuff, but out here to us, this is cold. January, February is the worst time of year for weather in Dallas, man, because it is fucking cold. But anyway, this quick video, man. I don't mean to bother y'all, man. I wanted to talk about the upcoming free agents this year. For the Dallas Cowboys. We got 16, but I'm not going to go through all of them because a lot of them I don't really give a damn about. I'm just going to go through the most important ones. This one, I shouldn't even say anything. Quarterback Kellen Moore, third-string quarterback behind Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush. I really don't care. Matter of fact, scratch him off because I really don't care about third-string guys. Shit, not even second-string guys because they are considerably replaceable in my book. If they're not starting, apparently they're not good enough to, or even getting any play time. Apparently they're not good enough to, to re-sign. So you can always get a rookie out of college and plug him in, and everybody's replaceable, especially at second and third string. Next guy, Alfred Morris, my boy. I would like to hold on to Alfred Morris. He rushed for 115. He had 115 attempts. He rushed for 547, but just one touchdown. He was a good replacement for Zeke. At the beginning, it was kind of rocky. Everybody was getting used to each other. They were getting used to Alfred Morris' running style. He's a little bit more patient than Zeke is. But I would re-sign him because that 1-2 punch of him and Rod Smith was a good rotation last year, especially with Zeke being out. But now with Zeke back, and we have him a full season next year, they can still kind of alternate them guys. And, Rod Smith can catch passes out of the backfield. He's a big target. He can pretty much do it all. I would re-sign Alfred Morris for a 1-year contract next year. Wide receiver Bryce Butler, no question, I would re-sign him. This guy needs to be starting. If he can stay healthy, he could be starting. He's only 27 years old. He had 15 receptions last year, 317 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He is my Alvin Harper, probably Michael Irvin, but he doesn't play that much. He was hurt. They had him in on third down situations. He's our deep threat guy. If you guys don't remember Alvin Harper back in the day, he was our, Michael Irvin was our go-to guy, but Alvin Harper was our deep guy. If you need, if Eggman, if Michael Irvin was being double teamed, Eggman was always looking for Alvin Harper, and Alvin Harper was always there. So I would sign Bryce Butler. I give him a pretty, at least 2nd or 3-year contract or whatever. Let's see, offensive tackle, what was that, Byron Bell? He sucked. Every time he would come in for Tyron Smith at that left tackle position, Dak Prescott had to run for his life. And that's not good. They probably need to move him to guard. If they're going to keep him, they got to move him to guard, because he's not a good tackle at all. So if they're going to re-sign him at tackle, no. They just need to let him go. But if they can, revamp him and put him at a guard position and a backup guard position, okay, cool. Then re-sign him. But anything else, no. Jonathan Cooper, guard, he was okay. At first, he was kind of Mr. False Start. He kind of had to get his feet wet. He got better and he progressed as the weeks went by. I like Jonathan Cooper. He just needs to stay healthy. He got hurt a lot last year. So this past season. So, but as long as he stays healthy, he's good to go. I would re-sign this guy. DeMarcus Lawrence, no question. I shouldn't even be. He's a free agent. That's why he's on this list. Pro Bowl defensive end, 35 tackles, 14.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. No question. He made the Pro Bowl in week 4, I believe, week 4 or 5, early this season. So he's a shoo-in. Anyway, Anthony Hitchens, no question as well, linebacker for the Cowboys. Very, very good linebacker, very tough guy. He's got hurt a couple of seasons, but he was always back that next game or the game after. So he's a very tough guy. I like Anthony Hitchens. He is a really good linebacker, outside linebacker. He is really good, awesome when Sean Lee is in. So if Sean Lee can stay healthy, you know, that the defense I'm not really worried about. Linebackers especially, I'm not really worried about. And defensive line, I'm not worried about either. David Irvin is next on the list. I love David Irvin. He's a good defensive tackle. He reminds me of Leon Lett back in the day, back in our Super Bowl days in the 90s. The only problem I have with David Irvin is that he has a concussion. You know, he was under concussion protocol at the end of this season. So that's something you really can't just come back from 100%. There's always going to be, you know, those red flags, you know, every week with him. Concussion is really serious now. They're really biting down on this concussion protocol and all these things. So hopefully Irvin can get, you know, heal up. You know, luckily we're out of the playoffs, or we didn't make it to the playoffs, and we got all the rest of this season and all off seasons for these guys to heal up and get better and get ready for 2018-19 season. Damn, 2018-19. I'm getting old. God, whoo, Lord. Let's see. That's it, man. Everybody else, like I said, there was other guys on there. It was a 16-man list for the free agents. There were other guys on there, but they really didn't play. They're second, third string guys. I really don't care about that. They're replaceable, so who cares? That's about it, man. I really don't want to go through anything else. I got some Zeke stats, some Dez stats on here. Zeke had 900. With Zeke, it's amazing. With Zeke being out of suspension, missing those 6 games, he still managed to have 983 yards and 7 touchdowns. Just imagine if he would have played a whole season. Oh, my God. He would have had 1,500 yards, man. Seriously. 7 games? Come on. I mean, 6 games? Come on, dog. Dez ended his season with 833 yards, 6 touchdowns, a 12.1 average. So that lets you know that Dez, I know Dez had a rough season, and a lot of people are pointing the finger at Dez. Hell, even I pointed the finger at Dez. I was iffy. I still am iffy. He has a problem getting open, creating separation, but he's a big play guy. Romo knew exactly how to feed Dez the ball. Romo was a gunslinger, more of a Brett Favre type quarterback. He could throw Dez that ball, just throw it in the air, hit that back corner, over the shoulder corner, you know, route, and that was it. You get what I'm saying? Dez went up and got it, touchdown. You know, sky was the limit with Dez when Romo was the quarterback. But him and Dak are just not on the same page, and who knows if they ever will be. So, you know, Dez has a very big contract, and I can't see. Only thing I can see is Jerry maybe trading for him or whatever, but I can't see him just letting him go, because Jerry, if he put a lot of money into you and invest a lot of money into you, he's gonna get his money's worth. To get, you know, for real. So, as much as y'all want Dez out of here, I can't see that happening unless a big trade comes up or whatever. But, you know, Cowboys are not really aggressive in trading. You know, we've seen that since the 90s. Hell, we haven't really we haven't really been good at getting free agents and trading and things like that since Dion. Since we got Dion from the 49ers, you know, back in 94, 95. So, that's about it, guys. Tough season, man. I'm going to keep saying it every time I make my video. I got to y'all bear with me. I got to do a little bit more digging. Now that the season is over, I got to do a little bit more digging and detective work. It was easy to make videos, you know, when we were still playing, because it spoke for itself. You know, they played a game. All you had to do was, you know, do your review on it and rant or whatever. Now it's kind of, I got to act like a damn analyst. You know, I got to go digging, you know, for information and things like that. So, y'all just bear with me on that. I'm going to try to keep some positive energy, try to keep Cowboy Nation. I feel like as a Cowboy fan, it's my job and my duty as a diehard Cowboy fan to keep the Cowboys alive during the offseason, as well as other guys, you know, that are Cowboy YouTubers as well. But to keep my style and my positive energy out there for for Cowboy Nation. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I got, man. Make sure you stay prayed up. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.
And the only thing else I got to say is,